All right, guys, in today's video, I want to talk to you about buying used tires the right way. So I want to make some points about tires in general. Number one, tires from tire shops or dealerships are incredibly expensive. It is not uncommon for people to go into a tire shop and get an estimate for $900, $1,000, $1,100, even more for a new set of tires. And, one of the reasons is all the upcharging. In other words, they want to give you the premium installation, whatever that means. They want to sell you an extended tire warranty, like a roadside tire warranty. And then they want to do an unnecessary alignment. So all of these things add up to major expenses. And in addition, tire shops, and this is the worst part, they can actually damage your car. So there's a number of ways that they can damage your vehicle if you leave it with them. And one of the reasons is they use low-skilled labor in general, very new techs, for example, to work on your vehicle, and they can easily damage it, stripping out studs, all different kinds of problems. So anyway, those are some reasons that caused me to start buying used tires. Now, my game plan for you guys is to do the following. What you do is you buy name brand used tires online, have them shipped to you, okay? And I have a link in the description of where I buy my tires. And I have had a very good experience with them, and they're very highly rated. So you can look at the ratings when you follow my link. Now, what I do is I buy them in pairs, and I buy tires that are between 9 and 10 30-seconds, so about 80 to 90% tread life on the tire. My target is to buy tires between $50 and $60 each. That's just a number I like. And I only buy really high quality name brand tires. So for example, these are Goodyear Assurance tires that I have on the rear of my Honda Element. So for example, Goodyear, Yokohama, Pirelli, Falcon, all major name brands. These are the tires that are on my vehicles, okay? And, Michelin, Bridgestone, any major tire manufacturer that has very good online ratings. Don't get tires that have bad online ratings. Even big manufacturers can make dud tires. So make sure it's a very highly rated tire. It fits your application, and it's in good cosmetic condition with a lot of tread, okay? And then have it shipped to you. Then what you're going to do is you are going to find online or like through Craigslist, you're going to find a used tire shop to mount and balance your tires. So the reason why I say used tire shop is generally used tire shops are the only ones that will mount and balance used tires. Sometimes if you take your tire to Walmart and it's really new, it's like really nice, like it has 95%, 90% tread left, they'll mount and balance it as well. So you could try that, certainly. But the idea is if you find a used shop, they'll usually do it for around $20 per tire, if you have a cash deal. So that's a good deal as well. One other thing I want to say is sometimes the used tire will have a patch inside, but as long as it's been professionally patched from the inside, I wouldn't have any problems using the tire. The professional patch will almost always last the life of the tire. I'm not making any guarantees to you guys, but I believe that, from my experience, I've never had a problem with a tire that I've purchased used that otherwise has, 90% tread, 80% tread, and has a patch on it. I've never had a problem with that. So the next thing I want to encourage you guys to do is to bring your tires to the tire shop, the used tire shop. In other words, you don't bring your vehicle there. You only bring the tire. So, for example, on this Honda, this is what I would do. I jack up the car, I would take off this wheel, I would drop it down on jack stands, okay? I would go around to the other side, the other rear tire, I would jack that up, take off the wheel, and drop it back on jack stands. So this car would essentially be sitting on jack stands with the rear wheels removed. Then you will take these rear wheels, okay, along with your newer tires that you ordered, over to your tire shop. You will get them mounted, spin balanced. You will bring them back and put the new ones on. Okay, that's the game plan, because then they never touch your car. Okay, they can't ruin it, they can't damage it if they never touch it. One other thing I want to add, guys, is that sometimes you'll be worried about getting really old tires. But I have not found that to be the case. In other words, the tires that I've received from, that I buy my tires from, the tires are generally between 1 and 3 years old. And I have found that to be absolutely perfect. In other words, you really only have to worry about tires getting old if they're very high quality tires, if they're maybe 5 to 6 years old or older when you get them. That's getting up there. But the ones I've always gotten have been 1 to 3 years old. And for me, that's absolutely fine. Now, you may recall that in another video, I actually said that I mount and balance my own tires. And that is true. The tire that you see in front of you here, I mounted and balanced this tire in this garage. Okay, in my garage. So yes, I do mount and balance my own tires, but that is a video for another time. Okay, it's really beyond the scope of this video today. But I will produce that video in the future. Now, the great news about this system, okay, is that you can have fun with this because it's not expensive, okay? If it costs you $50 per tire, okay, that's 2 tires for $100, and then let's say the mounting and the balancing costs an additional $40, that's $140 for 2 tires for your car, right? And you know, if you want to do all 4, that's $280, okay? Now that is a pretty darn good deal for extremely high quality tires that have 80 to 90% tread life on them and will last you, I don't know, 50,000 miles, 60,000 miles or more. And so it's not an expensive process because it's probably something you're going to do maybe every 3 or 4 years. And because it's not an expensive process, you're not going to dread it and put it off like a lot of people do and let your tires go bald or get dangerously low, right? You're going to be not dreading the process. You're going to be interested in your tires in a new way. And so you're going to be monitoring your tires probably more carefully than the average person on the road. So it's a great system that I've really enjoyed and that I just really encourage you guys to explore. And that's it for this video. If you guys like these videos, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.